Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Frozen Fortunes. Now, I'm very, very annoyed. There's no two ways of putting this. I am incredibly furious with this game. So, let me just explain what's just happened. So, in the last episode, I had this bid from Liverpool for £8 million for Jonas Svenningsson, but for some reason, it wouldn't give me the option to reject the bid. I don't know why. The board didn't say anything. It wasn't like, we've gone above your head to make this transfer happen, blah, 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 blah. None of that. It just wouldn't let me reject it. Then, the next day, thankfully, it came up in here and I did have the option to click X on the deal. I don't know why, but it's just happened again and I don't know how to get out of this. What the hell is going on and why is it allowed to do this? He doesn't want to go, the board haven't told me to sell him, and Liverpool are just able to steal my players. That's... what? If we lose Jonas Svenningsson to this, I'll be censoring my language because I don't want to get demonetized. Anyway, that's the way we've started this episode. Not ideal, but we do have a game against NK Domzale right now. Hopefully, we can sort this mess out. I really hope... I would be so annoyed if we lost Jonas Svenningsson because of some weird nonsense in this game. But anyway, there's enough of that. There's no point in ranting about it right now. Let's get into the game today and see how we do against MK. Right, so with Rogers Jr.'s injury in the last game, unfortunately, it is going to be a case of Charlie's going to have to start in that role. I know he's not confident there at all, but he did well in the game, so I'm prepared to give him a start. Unfortunately, it's the same problem for Damgard. I don't think... is Akinola registered? He is. Akinola has signed for us, by the way. It did actually happen. 800k, a few little options here and there, but I feel like it's a worthwhile signing for us. Make his first start for us today as well. Bravo and Svenningsson up top. Right, so on the bench, Vasek, Morley, Ersan, Augustin, Hansen, and Iya. I'm happy with this lineup today. I want to give these guys a run out and really give them some confidence. Might make some changes if we can get a couple of goals against them. But I don't know. For all we know, they're actually really good. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think this should be a win for us. I hope. Anyway, that would be a real bobber if we went out now. Ooh, it's a narrow system, kind of like the one we played against. I think it was Ghent that played like this against us, and we passed them off the pitch playing this style. So hopefully we can do something similar today. So, question of the day. What is your favourite game of the World Cup so far? I know, again, it's pretty selfish and Anglo-centric, but... come on, we won a penalty shootout. First time in our history in a World Cup. That's my favourite game of the World Cup by far. But in terms of entertainment, France-Argentina was damn good. The Japan-Belgium games are bloody good as well. Let me know your favourite game from the World Cup so far in the comments. And if you have any ideas for a question of the day, drop those in the comments as well with the hashtag QOTD. Right, let's see how this one's taken off for us so far. 10 minutes in and nothing has happened. Ooh, a little bit worried about our pass completion levels too, actually. Going to tell them to push... ooh. Here we go. I think a win is all we really need to get here. And oh, it's nearly... oh, I don't know who that was that got the header, but someone did, and that was a good chance for us early on. Shishi's probably going to shoot. He's always going to shoot, and Kastelic makes the save. I think over the course of this game, we should be able to do enough to get the win here. Chowie, I don't know how he's going to do today. Bravo! Oh, yes. And Chowie with the assist. He is looking like an excellent footballer, no matter where on the pitch you put him. I am retraining him as a centre mid at the moment, but he is filling in perfectly for Carl Rogers Jr. over on this side. He played excellently in the first league game, and now he's got an assist in his first European start for us. Bravo is his third goal of the season already, and we have the lead at home. Perfect stuff. Some of the names are quite hard to pronounce, so forgive me if I mess any of these up, any Slovenian viewers. Bijak. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's offside. Phew. We're not hitting the target enough, but we're not actually having that many long shots, so I don't think turning down the tempo is quite the right approach for just yet in this one. I think the goals will come if we just keep pushing. Well won by Aldo Safey. Svenningsson with the ball at his feet. He loves to take a man on. Will he try it? No. Damgard. Hassan. Chowie over on this left hand. Oh, lovely first time pass for Bravo. Ball in. Svenningsson and headed over the crossbar. Ooh, okay. I'm happy with the way we're playing. We're definitely in total control of this game, but just the one goal. That's the problem at the moment. It's just a little bit lax on us, on our part. I know we only have to go through, but still. We have completed a hell of a lot of crosses in this second half, and I do wonder if maybe just going to hit early crosses and just trying to bash them a little bit more in the second half might make the difference. Right, let's go and have this. I want to see us win this sort of 2 or 3. Just 2 or 3-0. Get the game, and in theory, the tie one with it, and then we can rest some players for the second leg and keep that league focus nicely where it needs to be. Rivera. Defensively, we are missing quality as well, with Pat Curtin not playing either. And he won't be playing until after Christmas. Rocco should be able to slot in there nicely when he comes back, though. Chowie into the channel for Bravo. Right, we need a good ball. Oh, Mariano, mate. Chowie does look like he can pick a pass, though. Seriously. Chowie, I just want that second goal just to calm things down a little bit here. Akinola. Hassan over the crossbar again. Right, Svenningsson's not had the best day, unfortunately, out there. And maybe a slightly different option might be the option of Ersan. Damgard's not had a good game either. Chowie, of course, he has. Like, I don't know why we're pushing, really, but I kind of feel like a 1-0 win here is a little bit edgy to take into the second leg. 2-0 would be fine, but I do want to see a second goal from us today, and I feel like, yeah, we could do with that goal. Cut out by Labour. Oh, lovely pass for Johnny Eagers. Not really the player you want in that position, though. Can he get a cross in? You never know. Not really. Oh, Shishi could bring it down. Oh, I thought Shishi was finally going to score one of those. You never know. One day he will. Chowie. Lovely ball again into the channel for Shishi. Ball across. Eager. Oh, saved by Kastelich. Right, we finally got a header in from him. Shishi's ball. Akinola. Eager. Shishi. Oh, my life. How have we not scored a goal in this game? Another goal in this game. What other changes? They're playing really well at the moment, but Shishi is looking a little bit on the knackered side. I'm tempted to maybe move Hassan in there and get Morley on, and maybe Ersan as well for Marina Bravo for a second set of fresh legs up front for the rest of this game. 1-0 would be a bit unfortunate, really, given how well we've played for the most part. Chowie, who's been excellent again. I've really enjoyed his performance. Safey. Maybe I'm just giving him too much credit, but out wide for Chowie again. Can he find another cross? Eager! Oh, no! What a ball that was from Chowie yet again. Eager getting there, but can't quite direct it into the net. But, hey, that's good. That's what I like to see. Find Chowie. There we go. What's he got up his sleeve this time? Lovely ball. Ersan. Oh, and Ersan now hits the post. Holy hell. We've not had enough shots on target, I'll agree, but we've still created enough good chances to put this game in the bag, basically. Hassan's ball. Ersan. Akinola wide. And that's full time. We've won 1-0. Finishing definitely needs to be worked on. Keradine Chowie, of course he is. He's man of the match with a 7.9 rating. He's playing on the wrong side, out of position. I'm incredibly impressed with his performances so far for us. My life. Right, so now I'm going to actually take you guys with me for this to see if we can get rid of this Jonas Svenningsson problem, because I've just totally forgotten all about that. Let's see if we can solve it. See, look, now we're back on this page again, and now it will let me cancel the transfer. So I don't understand why it won't let you. It's like on the day, Liverpool seem to be able to put in these non-negotiable offers that I'm not allowed to decline on the day. Right, reject all offers. Hopefully, they'll listen this time, and that should be the last that we hear of Jonas Svenningsson leaving, or certainly in the meantime anyway. Phew! So now that we've all calmed down, mainly me, over the Jonas Svenningsson thing, we can get back into things. We travelled to AGF in the one game in between, and very, very unfortunate. They took the lead early on, we weren't looking great, but then we got ourselves back into the game with Ersan's goal. Then we missed 2 penalties, one in first half stoppage time and then one in the second half. Different players took them, and we still couldn't find the goddamn net. We did make a few changes, though, resting players for the second game in this run, and then we conceded a penalty, and Rivaldinho was able to score it, and then unfortunately we got caught with a few more chances late on whilst pushing for it. I think a draw would have been a fair result, but honestly, there was a chance here for us to go and win, and get a win with a weakened squad away from home at AGF. Would have been good points for us. It's not the end of the world, though, as actually FC Copenhagen actually lost their first game of the season, so things are quite tight in the league, and Randers have won both of their first 2 games of the year because we're in upside down land. But there you go. So, most importantly, we've got the MK Domzale game today. That's what's important here. In theory, Rogers Jr. should be fit to start in this game, and I think he's been the main problem was in the last game I rested Chowie as well, because I figured we might need him for this one, but it meant we had to put Fiorito in, and he got absolutely rinsed throughout that game. So, Rogers Jr. should be back for today, so more strength there, which means I might even try Chowie on the right-hand side instead of Damgard, despite him putting in a very good shift against AGF and probably being one of our best performers on the team. So Fiorito can't play anyway, so there's no issue there. Rogers Jr. will come back in. Heras actually started that game, played alright, but he did concede the penalty, unfortunately. Safey will come back in there. Curtin obviously won't be able to play for a while yet, but Rocco will be back in soon, so he should be able to start starting some games for us as well fairly recently. I also started Ersan and Eager in that game. Didn't work out so well. Ersan missed some really good chances, including the penalty, unfortunately. So we're going to switch back to Svenningsson and Bravo for today's game. Akinola will start, but Santos is also nearly fit again as well, so that's not too bad. On the bench, Damshare, Chowie, Morley, Ersan, Vasek, Santos, I suppose, because we're lacking players. I'm actually going to start Chowie in that role on the right-hand side. He played so well on the left-hand side in the 2 games he's played there. I see no reason why he can't be a backup player on the right-hand side as well. He is just he is like a Swiss Army player. He is going to be fantastic for us. If he keeps playing as well as he has in pretty much any position, he's like, Ajax would love this lad. That's what I would say. So yeah, let's get into the game. I feel like today we just need to go out there and win. I feel like we should be able to actually probably win by more goals in this game than we did in the first leg. I think that was just a bit of a blip. Hopefully we can get some momentum back today. Thought I'd just show you Thomas Vasek while I quickly speak. So yeah, basically, towards the end of this season, once we're knocked out of the Europa League, because it will obviously happen, I'm going to sort of try and streamline the end so we don't have quite so many league games, doing slightly more in an episode to enable us to get through the rest of the season's quite quickly, because I know that it's quite top heavy at the moment with us having to concentrate a lot of games at the start of the year, but I know you guys want to see the Europa League stuff because I think it's kind of the most tense stuff and makes for the best videos. So yeah, once we're out of it, we'll try to sort of push on through the league a little bit quicker to get to next season. And once we're in a situation where we're consistently getting through to the latter stages, then you might not see a lot of the league anymore. But I think if we can get to that point, it probably means that we'll be winning it every year anyway, because that's where I'm aiming for, and I feel like we can do that. We're going to have to do that before we can do anything else. That's what I did with Red Star. We were just winning the league by miles every year and focusing on Europe, pretty much playing a B team in the league. We had a league team and a European team, and we might have to start building that at some point. But for now, we've still got to concentrate on both competitions. For today, it is all about the Europa League, and we've got to go and get ourselves a win, or at least not a defeat. Right then, they're going with an even more defensive-looking tactic, although I think, again, someone else has done this against us before. Yeah, I'm going to be assertive. Go and get the job done. That's better. More like it, guys. I just want to see us, in the games we've played so far this season, Aalborg, we got the win, but we weren't convincing. Away from here, we got the win, we weren't convincing. Sorry, at home. And then in the last episode, last game we played, we probably should have got the win, but again, we weren't convincing enough. We just need to see a few more little goals. I think having Rogers Jr. back in the team today is going to be absolutely crucial. First appearance for him this season. And once more Scooter comes back as well. I'm very interested to see how Chowie does on the right-hand side today. If he puts in another stonking performance, we really do have to start considering this guy an absolute Swiss Army player. Genuinely, it's fantastic. If he can genuinely do that job for us, that'd be perfect. Svenningsson in behind. He might need to... Go on, have a shot, son. This is where you're good. Oh! Normally, I wouldn't encourage the shooting from that range, but I feel like Svenningsson's got a bit of confidence in him. Got some assists. He's good. She takes it short. Chowie, ball in. Put it away. Should be... Ooh, maybe not mopped up. Oh, well played. Rivera. Got Chowie out wide. He's got a great eye for a pass, not just a cross. Shishi, bravo! And it is 1-0 to B67 away from home against MK Domzale. That's what we needed. A nice early goal to settle the nerves, give us the away goal, because now they'd need to win this game by 3-1 to have any chance of going through. That's really, really nice. Again, Chowie, lovely little ball down the channel. Shishi, of all people, making the run. Lovely ball in, and Bravo grabs himself another one. That's his 4th goal of the season already. Hitting the ground running, eh, Bravi? Rogers Jr. I'd like a 3 or 4-0 win, just to sort of see that confidence in the players again. You know, we were doing it towards the end of last year, and I want to see this new batch with the new lads settling in, getting some good performances on the books and whatnot. Oh my God, they very nearly scored from Nicholson. That would have been something. Chowie's throw for Hassan. Not seen a lot of him just yet in the team. He's played every game so far, been fairly solid in the middle, but nothing amazing yet. Shishi's ball in. Oh, and a good header from Rivera there. Good cross from Shishi. We've actually created a decent number of chances with very few actual shots, and I like games like that because it means that we're not wasting our chances. We're actually hitting the target, creating good quality, and not just batting it in from range. It's nice to see. You know what? I might be tempted to go for attacking, just to push us forward a little bit more. See if we can grab a couple of goals, get some confidence in some players. Might bring Ersan on for the second half to give him a chance to get a few goals himself. Bravo. Good touch. And saved by Kastelic. Another good chance for us there. We really have to be more clinical in these situations. Chowie, if Akinola is probably going to get the ball back again. He doesn't, you know. Hassan, Chowie, cleared away. Shishi brings it down. Saved by Kastelic again. This is like the last game, but just with better chance creation. But still, the slight inability to actually finish it off is a problem for us here. Oh, God, he's taken on a few here. There we go. Lever, look long. Go on, son. No? Playing it short. Shishi. Hassan, nice. Comfortable stuff. Chowie again. Can he look for a pass? Oh, lovely ball over the top again. Svenningsson, he's got an open man in the box. Cleared. Couldn't quite do it. Chowie, got to look wide. Finds Rogers Jr. Shishi. Bravo! And it's saved again. Right, so pretty dead first half from their point of view. We were very, very good. Possibly could have had a couple more goals. I don't know if there's any other Danish sides in the draw. We'll have a look afterwards. I might make some half-time subs just to rest a few players, though. Because Lever's looking on the knackered side, and I wouldn't mind getting some backup on for him. Who have we got? Vasek will come on as well. Svenningsson, maybe give Ersan a little bit of a run out because he's got a couple of goals. I want to just keep the rotation going for this second period as well. We might bring on Santos's... I don't know. We'll see in the second half how we do. 2 half-time substitutions, though, just to freshen some legs up because we've got league games coming up and they're quite important as well. We don't want to get too far off the pace in the league if we start losing some of these. Chowie in acres of space. Can he find a cross? Goes to the byline. Nearly, and wins us a throw. That's fine. You can throw this short for Akinola easily. Out of the box, and Vasek, of all people, is up there. Don't know why they weren't marking him. Don't care. Again, nice work. Hassan. And Vasek's on the edge of the area again. Why did I bring Vasek on in the wrong position or something? Because he seems to be getting into some interesting forward positions that perhaps he shouldn't be. Has he got some weird trait that I'm not aware of? Kuha. Into the channel for Erzbolt. Don't foul him. Oh my life, they've equalised. Shamar Nicholson, with their only shot on target of the game so far, equalises for MK Domzale. Because, of course, wow, we really should be out of sight in this match. It's a nice little ball into the channel. Rogers Jr. gets caught up the pitch. And unfortunately, the back post area where Moskutsa would be getting in there to win those headers, Chowie is never going to win those. I still think we're fine. As long as we don't lose this game 3-1, we should be totally fine. Besides, as they push, we're surely going to find more spaces. Chowie, Ursan, loses the ball, wins it back though. Akinola, Shishi, probably going to shoot. Still does, yep. Might just turn it off of attacking, just so that we're a little bit more careful with us. Oh, what we're doing here. Just so that we're a little bit more careful with the ball and don't lose it quite so easily with taking on shots that perhaps we shouldn't be. Rogers Jr., Shishi. Rogers Jr., I wish you'd make... I mean, I know you have to go on attacking to get them to make those runs, but sometimes I just wish they'd make one occasionally. Akinola, Hassan, Chowie's in absolutely acres. Rogers Jr. might well try and find him. There we go. He loves that crossfield pass. Chowie, ball in. Shishi's header over the crossbar. Good cross, though. He just likes to get involved. So much stuff is coming through Chowie today. He's putting in, yet again, a 7 performance, which is good. Often our wingbacks tend to get quite poor numbers sometimes. Rogers Jr., can he find a ball? Goes for Shishi. Got to find him again, surely. No, loses the ball. Over the top. Nicholson's not really through here, I don't think. Although, he could pull this back for someone. Oh my god. There's 2 players at the back post, and somehow they didn't manage to get ahead of there. Hassan's played well, but I think maybe some fresh legs in the midfield of someone like Caleb Morley might help us out there too. It's been a good performance from him. Shishi's had a lovely time today as well. Going to tell us to retain possession for the rest of this game. Let's just see it out. It's frustrating to have conceded the goal the way we did, and to have only really been going through 2-1 on aggregate is quite a surprise, considering the sheer number of shots and chances we've had over both legs. But that's the way it is sometimes. Sometimes you just got to see the game out, and maybe today's one of those days for us. Just getting the tie through is good. Chowie out wide again. Can he find a cross? He does find... Well, it's not a great cross. Rogers Jr., Shishi, blocked again. Oh, for goodness sake, Nicholson's through. There we go. Great tackle in the end. But my life, it's looking like this is actually going to somehow be yet another game where we haven't won. I'm amazed that we've only beaten this lot 2-1 on aggregate, because we've played well enough to probably put 4 or 5 past them, but sometimes you just don't. But we are going to have to be much more clinical with our chances in the next round of this competition, because we're not going to be playing a team as bad as these guys in the next round. You know, we've drawn 1-1 here in Slovenia, which is very, very poor, frankly, when you look at the chances we've had and the fact they've only had 1 shot on target. Come on, guys, nick a late goal and win this one on aggregate. Oh my god, Rogers Jr. getting caught so far up the pitch there, and now he's let it go out for a corner. It would kind of suck if they scored from this corner. But we have no one to blame but ourselves for not taking our chances, and that's the end of the match. We've drawn 1-1 in Slovenia. Pretty poor on the night in terms of finishing. Shishi will be man of the match. Chowie, I'm pretty certain, played well as well, because so far he's not done that. Let's actually see. How well did he do? I'm kind of curious now. Chowie, 7.5. He's still putting in solid performances no matter where on the pitch he's playing. That to me is a sign of an excellent footballer, and I think we've got ourselves one right there. Just trying to see if there were any other Danish sides in it at this level. There's us. I don't know if there is or not, actually. I'm not sure there are. Oh, yeah, there is. Esbjerg got through. Okay, that's really nice to see. So Esbjerg got through. Aalborg got through. So all 3 Danish sides in the Europa League have got through the second qualifying round. That's really, really pleasing for me, and it's going to do wonders for our coefficient to have 3 teams in the next round of the Europa League. Hopefully they can keep going. We'll have to see, though. Right, so we're here on the day of the draw for the next round. I thought I was going to show it to you at the end of the episode. It felt like a right thing to do. Also, Schalke just had a bid rejected for 5.75 million for Jonas Svenningsson. So, draw for the next round of the Europa League. We've got, I don't know, oh my god, we could end up playing someone like Arsenal. Surely not. I'm actually not sure that's how it works. I don't actually know. We're not seeded, though, I don't think. Where are we? It's really hard to tell. Where are we? I'm trying to find the damn lot. Unseeded. No, we're a Group 2 seeded team. Okay. So we actually are going to get a decent draw, you'd like to think. Who do we get? Who do we get? Who do we get? Okay. NK Osijek of Croatia. That feels like another potentially winnable tie. I don't see... Like, it's not as hard as we had it before with the Rangers and Braga ties. This feels like an easier one overall. Where are the other Danish sides in all this? Who do they get? I'm kind of curious now. Arsenal are in it. I feel like it's quite an early stage for Arsenal to be in it, but there you go. They away first. Aalborg have got Braga. Good. And... where are the others? And Esbjerg have got Rothenburg away from home. I feel like we might be the only ones that are potentially able to progress to the next round, but you never know what our pals over at Esbjerg and Aalborg are capable of. It would really help us out with the coefficients if they could go and get some wins, but I feel like that's a winnable tie for us. So, next episode, it's going to be, of course, the games against Osijek. Of course, we've got a game against FC Copenhagen in between. That's at home, but we've really struggled to play them in the league. And the fact that we'd have the game on Sunday means I might just rest. But I don't think we really can rest players anymore. I feel like we kind of just have to go full-fledged at this, particularly against them anyway. because if we can take some points off them now, it could save us a lot down the line. But yeah, the next episode is going to be more Europa League against Osijek. Hopefully we can get through to the final round of qualifiers and make a pelt for that Europa League group stage, basically. So, if you have enjoyed this, despite the slightly underwhelming results in the Europa League, I feel like we've still done well enough to get through what we have. Then drop a like on the video, that'd be awesome. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification with bells or whatever it is for more videos every single Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and sometimes even more than that. And I will join you guys in the next episode for another Europa League matchup. Hopefully we can get through another round of this and keep ourselves going. See you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.